I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock, and I'm going to do that. So I just dumped everything up, got myself in tune, and yeah. I had a little bit of a riff idea I put on my phone like I did the last couple days. I don't know that I'm going to like transfer it immediately to a MIDI guitar, though. I might just play it on this thing. This is way slower than it's going to be. Let me set a tempo. You're going to hear some drums. I use a metronome for a bit. Let's see. It's probably going to be like... Just thinking about... I'll just play. I'll tweak anything more if I want after the fact. Alright, I got that tracked all the way through. I think it was tight enough. Thinking I'm gonna just regular old double track this thing. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is drop on this sound. I'm not going to play this one all the way through, by the way. This is just going to be... Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, okay. The meter was like not going on my camera. I was just saying, though, I'm not going to play this all the way through. This is just going to be cut-ins and stuff like that. And the next part would be something like... Alright, so verse is just two of those. Skip that. And it should line right up there, as long as I played everything correctly. And I got this thing where I went to like a Phrygian feel, and then somewhere around here I went back to the chorus and just doubled it. Chorus, 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 more chorus. Make this the usual color I choose for that. Actually, that one. Alright, so I'm gonna put on remix because I want to get rid of some low end on that clean. That filter's kind of a nice thing because I can just kind of move it around without having to move a whole bunch of EQ bands to get the same result. And just kind of fish around for the spot. Contemplating making a stupidity tone. You can see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to copy paste it. I don't have to do it a bunch of times. It's only 4, but still, it all adds up. Alright, the thing I'm doing here is I'm just delaying one side by a little bit. I delayed one side by just a tiny bit. Pitch shifted one side a little tiny bit. And that just gives you a stereo multi-tracking effect. So I can have that nastiness tight enough to not sound like slop if I try to double track it. Should I just do the guitar solo now? Probably. Alright, bass guitar. So yesterday I did some MIDI stuff and did kind of like a lead bass part, which is weird, but sounds good in the mix, I guess. Just throw on this like analog phaser. I mean, it's not analog, but it's supposed to mimic that. And then cut a lot of low end, and I just had a MIDI bass going because I was drop tuned, and it just sounds like garbage when you use the pitch shifting on the bass with the low end and all. But it's effective and just standard, and if I just mix it in a little bit. Weirdly, if I drop all the way down to full octave down, like drop E, this in standard with an octave on it is fine. But if I go down to like C or something, it sounds like that I can make sound okay, but anything below that, it starts to get really ugly. So I'm going to Bias Effects 2, which is what I'm using for the amp modeling. It's an old plugin, but it's a good one. All right, I've got an octave drop thing here. So I'm doing a dual signal path, splitting by frequency. Top end is doing a little bit of like a gritty high-end sound with a tube driver, overdrive in front. This one is all cleans, but I'm putting this polyphonic octave pedal on it, and that should give me a low octave just on part of the mix, so it doesn't sound that bad. And the top end is just unaffected standard tuning. So that'll just be a chorus punch in with this. I said it the last couple times, I can get a freaking good tone out of this and get really good tones with the pitch pedals, but can't replicate a few things, and this can do it. So I just boosted the attack, so this is gonna gent. Yeah, that'll give the chorus a big boost. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is going to be track a drum part on the electronic kit behind me. Loop's gone, metronome's on, and I'll be over at the kit. I gotta get the coffee out of water first, but I'll be right back, and you'll see me over there. I whacked my knuckle. Stick a little bit right at the end. Just came back in from outside because my wife was headed to work, and her like car, being a giant computer as all the new ones are, needed a reset. So I had to show her how to do it because I had to figure it out once before when I was borrowing it. Anyway, I put lyrics down. I got some hydration, so yeah, that's actually why I left in the first place. And the whole thing happened. I put down a little memory aid, which is just falsetto crappily singing because I'm not warmed up. This is just going to be improv. So the verses weren't exactly the same, but you know what? Squeezed all the words in the space. I think I hit the notes and wasn't too far off rhythmically, so I'm gonna call it. Alright, I came in with like a falsetto thing, but I think it actually sounded cool. All right, well, I think that's a song. The lyrics I put down are going to be copy-pasted to the bottom of the description box. The middle of my description box just has a big list. If you're looking for my stuff online, like you want to stream it on Spotify, if it's in that list, I should be on it. You can just go to the service you're using, type my name in the search bar, same as the channel name, and find me. The top link I've got, I started putting that there a while ago. I'm not sure when exactly I started doing it, but it's a link to the best Bible teaching I know of, because in the beginning I say it's Christian rock. I don't then follow up and start talking about that much. I'm just writing songs, but occasionally my lyrics will be like, you know, kind of along that vein. So what I do is say this link is here as a resource if you're looking for that kind of thing, because it's really good teaching. There's so much bad teaching out there, and this is just a breath of fresh air from all that. Everything else is subjective, meaning they're importing something, twisting the meaning to mean what they want it to mean. So usually it's traditional denominational stuff, but then other things too, and a lot of text out of context. This is completely different than that. It's it's objective teaching, not subjective. What does this actually say? What were the writers intending? Grammar translation from the original languages, which clears up a whole bunch of stuff. And I can guarantee you, most people, even if they've been doing it their whole lives, think they know what things say, and they have no idea. And it's kind of a sad state of affairs, but that's just how it is. So this is really good teaching. I can't recommend it highly enough as far as that goes. All right, though, I'll be out tomorrow because I write a song every day, and I write more than one song every day. I just do one of these videos, which I get like 4 out of. Anyway, that's it for now. Song's coming up, so thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Shooting down that same distraction.